Hello Chappies, how you doing? Hope you're well, hope you're keeping good, because I am, yes I am. Right, let's get on with this video. In this video, I'm going to be showing you a game that you can't get anymore. No, you can't find it anywhere. You can look in shops and try, but you're not going to find Tsuro anywhere. Yes, Tsuro. Tsuro. Yeah. Why am I showing you a game that you can't get anymore? Well, to tell a lie, you can get a different version of Tsuro, which is the second edition, and it comes with another way of playing the game. But I've only got this version, and I'm going to be showing you how this game plays, what I think about this game, and I'm going to leave it to you to decide whether you should get this game or not. In Tsuro, it's a game about dragons and phoenixes and wisdom, or so the menu will tell you here. But the way I like to teach this game is every player is a dragon, and the objective of the game is to keep flying. You know, keep on flying, keep on flying, and they got to stay in the sky and not come off the board or crash into each other. And the last player that is still flying is declared the winner. Each player will choose one of the different coloured tokens to represent their dragon. You'll choose a start player and they will place their dragon on the outskirts of the board on one of the white dashes. Then each person in turn order will place their dragons around the board. Each player will be dealt 3 of these tiles. These are route tiles. This is how your dragon flies around the sky. Each tile is unique and different, and as you can see, we'll have 4 different routes marked on it. The unused tiles you'll put to the side and create a deck, and you'll place this one special dragon tile at the bottom of this deck. How do you play? Very simply. Your first player will place a tile in front of their dragon in the indicated square, and then they follow along the road with that dragon. So that dragon is going like a train on a train track. They then draw a tile from the deck and add it to their hand, so then they have 3 tiles. Play then passes to the next player on the left. That player will do the same thing, placing their tile in the indicated square, and their dragon will move along. There may be a time when a player has to play a tile in front of their dragon, and it will actually be placing it in front of another player's dragon. When this happens, your dragon will move first, and then the other player's dragon will move afterwards, following the route. Some routes might be actually very long when you connect and send you to another part of the board. If at any time you place a tile in front of your dragon and it sends you off the edge of the board or into another dragon, you will then place all your remaining tiles underneath the bottom of the pile of tiles. If you place a tile and it sends another player off the board or crashing into another player, you can take the tiles that they have and look through them. Choose one and then place the other tiles in the stack. Now there is a special tile, this dragon tile, and it's always going to start and stay at the bottom of the deck of tiles. Why? Because maybe at certain points of the game there's not enough tiles for every player to hold 3 in their hand. And so if you receive this because there's no more tiles left, you will then be the player that receives the next tile when it becomes available. And when will it become available? When a player is eliminated. And then when that happens, you put that back on the deck, you then take a new tile to replenish your hand, and then later on another player may get that, and so on and so on and so on. If your dragon is the only one left on the board, you are declared the winner. If a tile is played and it eliminates the 2 last players in the game, then it's a tie for a joint win. So summing up for Tsuro, it is a board game that everybody should have in their collection. There is no doubt about it. This game is a very well presented, excellent fun, extremely light, abstract game that anybody can get into. And it goes down really well with gamers and non-gamers. And after you've played once, you will definitely be playing twice in a night. This game is just super simple and super fun. Obviously, the more players, the more intense and the more crazy it is, as you're trying to deviously try to push other players off the board by placing tiles in front of them. But obviously you can't place a tile in front of them if you're somewhere else on the board. You always have to place your tile in front of your dragon. Make no mistake about it. I mean, people will still try, oh, I want to put this tile here and send them off the board. No, you can't do it. You have to put the tile in front of your dragon and hopefully make a route which will send someone else off the board. The production quality of this version is stellar. These lovely little tokens are really nice. Solid plastic with very slightly engraved dragons in them. The tiles are good quality. I've played this game many times. I like that the rulebook is like this menu, and the rulebook is very well presented. It's really nice diagrams which explain everything. The font is a nice font. Everything is super excellent, and it even comes with like a bit of paper which, like a box of chocolates, sits on the top of the game. But as I said, this edition is not available. The second edition is available. It changes the game a little bit. You can still play this version of the game with it, but instead of dragons you have boats, and the tiles are sea tiles, so you're just following the current. So you can play this version with it. There's also an advanced version with it, which includes dragons, if you were wondering. Yes, the dragons are in it, and they are tiles on the board, and they will be moving around, eating up the tiles, the root tiles, which will then go back into the deck, which you can then draw again and just keep going around. And so you're not just only got to stay on the board, you're not only got to avoid hitting someone else, but you've got to avoid falling onto a dragon. So as I said, this version just contains this set of rules. The other one contains two different rules. So this set of rules and the moving dragon which eats your boat. Whew. Yes, this game has not just the great components and the cute kind of oriental art. As I said, the tiles are pretty good. There are some tiles which are a bit hard to distinguish where the roots go, but once you've played the game enough, you'll know instantly that this goes here and that. I have never had a problem with this game. I played this game with people that don't like playing games, and they play it and then they want to play it again and then they want to play it again, because it is just so simple. It is, you know, there is not much explanation to do. Oh, you're flying, just put a train track down and move your dragon. Simple as that. And people are away. It does get a bit confusing again with the dragon tile, because what will happen is when someone's got that and then they've only got that in 2 tiles, and then they got that in 1 tile, and then all of a sudden some tiles come available, so they got to put that tile down, take another tile, and then another person takes that tile, and then the other person takes the dragon tile, and then they've got to wait. That can get a bit confusing and a bit back and forthy, but apart from that, games run smoothly, games run really fast. You know, you're looking at 5-10 minutes. Definitely plays best with maximum players. No, actually, tell a lie. Plays best with about 5 or 6 players. 4 players is good as well. 2, not so bad. 3 is okay. But 4, 5, and 6, best player count. You'll have lots of fun. This game is a quick filler. This game, as I said, will get non-gamers playing or casual gamers playing, and even expert gamers, because it is just a solid game. What I'd like to see is a version of this which will go on the centerpiece of a table, probably a board made of wood, with some really nice oriental components and some tiles which actually stay in place. It would make an amazing centerpiece instead of like those solitaire ball things in the middle of the table. But I can't praise this game enough. That's why I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. It isn't abstract, it is quick, but it's definitely one that you should have in your collection So all that remains for me to say is thank you very much for watching this video. I hope that you found it informative in deciding whether this is a game for your collection or not, because you don't have to own every board game out there. You just need to own a few good ones, and hopefully I've pointed you into the direction of whether you know this is a good game for you or not. So if this has been great for you, give this video a like, subscribe, obviously. Also go and check out my Patreon. If you wish to help support my show, throw a few pennies my way to just help with the production and buy myself a new camera, for example. And hopefully maybe you want to get yourself one of my little special promos which I've got up. So you can go and check me out there. You can go to my website, boardgameseverybodyshould.com. And all that's left for me to say is ciao for now, and play nice with each other, will you please? So you may see things which don't actually belong in the game, like this stuff which comes from Heroescape. You may find the model quality will vary due to the fact that they've been testing out different plastics to get different quality textures and trying to get very good high quality plastic models. You may even see that there are things missing from the game which you're going to get in the game. For example, each character in this prototype comes with a disc, whereas in the final game they're going to actually have a player mat.
28
for the 4 days.
Wow, that's it.
It's a bargain.
Just go, for the love of God, people, just go Eston Gen Com, get there.
Yeah, and then you can feel as sick as Jamie does.
You can walk away with all the bacterial diseases.
That's why all the Americans, whenever you saw an American, they would fist pump you.
Well, this is Eric Martin. It's not fist pump, Barry. That's not what you're thinking of. But it's actually Eric Martin.